Hello Taurus, this is Victoria from Mindful Bamboo and I'm here with your August tarot forecast. We're going to be looking at what awaits you in love, in career and workspace, and what is the guidance from the universe to make the most out of this time, out of these energies that are coming up. I'll also start with an oracle card to get a general vibe for what will be the focus, what is important to keep in mind. And at the end, I'm going to pull some cards from my Hermit Tarot deck, which is my talking cards, and we'll pull some messages from your person, whoever you have on your mind, whoever you're dealing with, to you. We'll see what they have to say, what's going on their mind, in their heart. All right, welcome to my channel if you're new, or if you're coming back, welcome back. Don't forget that this is a general reading, so take only what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. If it feels like it's not your story, you might want to check your other placements, readings for your other placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If you don't know what they are, there's a link in the description box so you can put in your information and find out. Obviously it's gonna be your birth date and birth time, and you will know what those positions are. Sometimes it's good also to just see the title, the headline, and if it attracts you, if it's resonating, then even if it's something completely different from, a different sign from what you would usually look up, there may be something there for you. All right, and if you like what I'm doing, don't forget to like the video, to subscribe to my channel, to leave a comment, let me know what you like to see more of, what will be helpful to you at this time, maybe a different format of the reading, let me know. Maybe like more readings. I'm now doing monthlies, and sometimes I'm also doing readings for specific events, but let me know if you're looking for something different or more specific. And share this video with those people who you think will benefit from it. All right, let's get started, Taurus. Let's get started with an oracle card. What do we have for Taurus for the month of August? This is Leo season. It's very optimistic and joyful energy. It's also a lot about confidence and courage. So take it how it resonates for your life, but if you have any specific areas of your life or any situations where you feel like that may be, the topic, or that's an issue or whatever, something connected to it, then you'll have a wonderful opportunity to make good progress in it, or to have a resolution for it in the month of August. The card I got for you is Education, number 35. I love it. I'm actually going to read it from the book. I love the spirit of it. I love the colors. You see, like, it's gray and gloomy around, but this book that she's reading, this education she's getting, is shining so brightly, and it's illuminating her as well, which is great. I also like that it has the new moon here. We just had new moon just like yesterday, and the new moon energy is gonna stay for a while, so at least the beginning of the month you're still gonna feel that new moon in Leo. Let's see. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can more clearly understand what the next right action might be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your perceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all: I don't know yet. Right? So I heard a few things, important things here. First of all, if you feel like there is a part of your life where you don't have enough knowledge or understanding, you don't know what action to take, accept that and tell yourself that you will figure it out, right? You got it. The answer will come. The universe has your back, and at the right time, the information, the knowledge will appear, and you will know what to do. And also, if it's a longer journey or a more ambitious goal, you don't need to know all of it. Just need to know the next step. The second important point is that you may have to do something, or go through a course or whatever, learn something that you're not an expert in, you're not familiar with. Could be something very, very different from what you're used to. And for Taurus, it may be kind of an issue, but please stay flexible and open-minded to that, and know that whatever message and information and opportunity to learn is coming through to you during this time, it is sent by the universe for your highest good. And it is something there for you to, it's something important that you will be able to utilize in your life, even if it's not as obvious. So keep that in mind. And the third important point is, learning is not just about reading it in a book, it's about participating. So don't forget, you're supposed to dip your feet in the water, right? Try it out, go do it, right? Say if it's different techniques about building a healthy relationship, don't just be like, okay, yeah, I've read this book and I've taken this course and I've worked with this person, and now I'm really good at understanding healthy relationships. No, like, have you actually gone out there and made a connection with someone new and utilize those techniques that you've learned, right? It's that sort of aspect of it that's equally as important as receiving information. Okay, let's see what we have with tarot. So we'll start with the love life, and then we'll get into workspace and career, and then to the advice. What do we have for Taurus in the month of August? Four of Cups. It's a Dreaming Way tarot deck. It's still pretty new for me, so I'm getting used to it, but it's pretty different. That's why it drew my attention and I decided to get it. Knight of Cups. A lot of cups for you, Taurus. Yeah, which makes sense when we're talking about love life. Wow, 10 of Pentacles. I love this so much. I was like, but you can actually, you can get too much of with the emotion and feeling, and sometimes it just takes us away and, into different land, feel less grounded, all those things. And then you have, boom, 10 of Pentacles. Yes, that's grounding for you. Okay, for career space, we have 7 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Wow. And Page of Pentacles. All connected with money and abundance. Very, very fitting. It's like a textbook reading, In the love space, we got a lot of cups and some pentacles. In the workspace, we got a lot of pentacles that have to do with building a career. For the universe advice, we have 3 of Pentacles. It's an interesting one here. The Devil. And Death. Wow. Devil and Death. All right, let's see, we'll figure it out. Bottom of the deck, 5 of Cups. Yeah, so you may have had an argument with someone in the recent past. Like, it doesn't just have to be last week. It could be, 3 months ago. But the important part is there's still that lingering energy where you don't feel like there was closure. You didn't hear an apology. Like, there was no resolution to that. It just, each of you got upset or angry or whatever, and you just stopped talking about it, or maybe just stopped talking, full stop. So there is that energy, that underlying energy that could be making things harder for you in August. So, and looks like it's an important, situation or important person or both. So if that's the case, the general advice is to transmute it into love, right? 5 of Cups is ultimately where you have the love in your hands, right? You have 2 of Cups, but you're not seeing it because you have specific expectations, what it's supposed to be like, and then you see something else, and then you're like, no, that's not love. nope, because it's supposed to be like that, and this is like this. And love, I mean, you know, figuratively speaking, it could be friendship, it could be work collaboration, right? But we're talking about this connection, right? Emotional connection. So yeah, just understand that, I mean, give yourself a break, give yourself time to heal, take some time for yourself and use some techniques to let go, to forgive. You know, it will serve you, it will serve the other person, especially if you still want them to be in your life and you want this to be like to be on a better, in a better place with them, right? This will definitely you know, go a long distance for this, and it will definitely help you with all these wonderful things that you have going on in August. So love life, let's get into it. We have Four of Cups, we have Knight of Cups, and we have Ten of Pentacles. And actually Four of Cups is telling me about, that's a 4, we had 5 there. It's actually telling me a little bit about that situation I just explained, where you know, the focus is on the broken heart, on the pain, and something confusing, but you could miss an opportunity if you are too hung up, maybe even with this person. If you're too hung up on dwelling in the past, or focusing on the well, it didn't work out the way I thought, or I'm not sure that person loves me, or whatever else is going on. So make sure that you're taking a step back from the situation. You're able to acknowledge the bigger picture, right? And you know, you have a lot to expect. I mean, a lot to expect. You have a lot coming here. You have Knight of Cups and you have Ten of Pentacles. So, you know, you have the expression of love, and I'm getting that this is actually the person you're dealing with. So it's somebody sharing their feelings, you know, sharing their love. And of course, it could be in different ways depending on their love language, but there will be an expression of love for sure. And I'm also getting a message probably at a time when you, or in a way that you wouldn't expect. So you just have to, you know, have the eyes for it, to see it, to notice it. And the Ten of Pentacles is the, you know, the ultimate kind of abundance. It's the success together with your significant other. It's coming to a certain, it's accomplishing certain goal in 3D, let's put it that way, right? And it's a little different in all the decks. I see here that it's obviously, it's got like, you've got savings here, and you know, everyone looking serious, so it's something big, like maybe a business project that you're working on together. Maybe you finally buy a house. Maybe, I don't know, it's some sort of business contract that, or investment maybe that you made somewhere with long-term in mind. Maybe you opened college fund for your kids. Maybe you decided to have a child and you started saving money, or maybe you've saved enough and you feel like, okay, we've accomplished that goal, now we feel comfortable, you know, to have a baby. Something like that, some important milestone that, you know, even if it's not like that happily ever after, like the fairy tale story yet, at least it's moving you rapidly towards that. It's like, you know, if you have a checklist, it's like one of the check boxes. Yes, done. This part done. We, like, for example, one of the boxes is have a house. Yep, we got a house. Or like save up enough money for retirement. Yep, we got it now, the amount that we were looking for. Now we can start planning what we're actually going to do, like the details. Or like I said, like saving up money to have a baby, or, you know, college fund or whatever else, right? Or so like selling something, right? Or like we had that money together and now we invested it well, right? And we've reached, like, we had certain definition of success for our investment and we've reached it. Something like that. So, you know, we have money for the rainy day. Whatever it is great, and it's definitely, it's gonna require from you to stay in that high frequency energy, and to be teachable. Remember the beginning of the conversation. So it's part of it where success may not necessarily come exactly the way you want, but it's like, it's walking around your place. It's like, almost like waving through the window to you, like, yeah, I want to be with you. Yes, yep, I know that we are made for each other and I'm here, I want to be with you, but there is like a little something that you need to change, or you need to look at it, approach this a little different, right? So maybe if you had plan A, think about brainstorm plan B, plan C. What other ways of accomplishing that can you see for yourself? Maybe there is a consultant you can use. Think about that. For the career space, we have Seven of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and Page of Pentacles. So with King of Pentacles in the middle, I'm getting that definitely you feel kind of on top of the world, you feel comfortable. This is the ultimate, yeah, by the way, this is all also ultimate like earth energy, and King of Pentacles is an earth sign, and Taurus, like very much a Taurus card actually. So this is you at your best, right? Creating, producing, being efficient, being successful at what you do, right? So you will feel like that in that space, but be careful not to first of all, not to overspend. With this card here, it's got a lot of shopping bags there, so make sure that you do a little bit of that budget check, not to over commit, over promise, or whatever else could be, so that you don't have to end up being a page. Another spin of it for for another group of you is that it's important, you know that it's important to have a plan, to strategize, but it's important to have an open mind. Even though you feel like you already have a lot of experience in earning money, in being a success, you have that kind of authority, that kind of public status where you are successful in your field and in general in life. But in this month, the situation will ask you to look beyond what you know and to do it a little bit differently. So that's hence the page here, reading a book, and we are going back into the education point, where you may want to widen your horizons and still do some planning, do some research, but do it in a different way than what you would usually do. Maybe for some of you there will be a new source of income even that you didn't consider before. But if that information kind of appears in your energy space, in your consciousness, know that it's there for a reason. It's not just like, yeah, that's good that some people do that. Consider it for yourself. How could it work for you if you tried it tomorrow? Okay, for the advice. So we have Three of Pentacles, the Devil, and Death. Yeah, so this looks like it's definitely going to mean two major arcanas here, very big energies. Looks like it's definitely going to be a transformative time for you, Taurus, if you make it work. It will allow you to let go of certain unhealthy patterns in communicating with other people, in the way you interact with them. There could be someone who will be trying to influence you, to sell you something maybe, or to talk you into making a specific decision that will be important for your life. Be very careful with that. Sleep on it, take some time, really feel through it. Whether it's a good decision or not, whether it feels good for you or not. Don't fall for that. And don't go codependent that, yeah, this is an important person, so I'm going to listen to them. Or I want this person to be happy with what I do, that's why I'm going to do what they ask me to do, right? This could be at work, could be in a personal relationship, like friendship or love relationship, but there will definitely be a temptation to just agree, to just go with whatever you'll be asked to do. But you know better than that, and that's where the transformation will happen. It may feel a little or a lot uncomfortable, and especially with Taurus not wanting to ruffle any feathers or go into conflict most of the time, but it will definitely allow you to get out of your usual surrounding and think on a completely different level for yourself. It will also switch the energy, and you will see how you will start attracting more of what and who you deserve in this life. Three of Pentacles is telling me that it's still, it's also important to find allies, but be mindful of how you find them. Not in a codependent way, again, but in a smart way, right? It was like, who do I vibe with? Who has similar values as me? Who is knowledgeable to get me, you know, to fulfill specific goals? Not just, no, I'm not gonna be doing this project with my good friend just because it's my good friend, right? I'm gonna do it with someone who has the knowledge, the experience that we need to accomplish it. That sort of idea. So don't try to take too much on yourself. Don't think that whatever we had here is supposed to make you like hostile and just do stuff by yourself. No, it still means that you're supposed to have the team of people you can trust around you. It's just about how you're making that choice. Okay, last but not least, some messages for Taurus from their person. Okay, that was quick. We have be more selfish, wait, and I don't want to lose you. Yeah, so I was seeing that at the beginning, I was seeing that scenario where there was bit of a fallout between you and your person, and take it how it resonates. It could have been, for some of you, it could have been just that you haven't seen each other for a long time, or you know, you've been too busy with something else that you haven't been able to pay attention to each other. But know that that person definitely values you, appreciates you. They don't want to lose you from their life, and they definitely want you, while you're figuring your stuff out, they want you not to feel like you have to rush or to sacrifice something for themselves. That's a very kind and loving thing to say, actually. And even to be more selfish, right? Take care of yourself, do what works for you. So don't feel like you know, you have to do something with your person, or you know, take certain action just because, right? Do it when you're ready, and when after you've taken care of yourself and you feel like you're in a good place. That's when it's gonna work, you know, and it's gonna propel your relationship. So take time, no rush, and be more selfish. Take care of yourself. And by the way, the Leo energy, this is one of the cards that symbolize strength card. So the Leo energy actually could be like that. If we speak about it, we are in a Leo season, that's why I mention it. Could be a little selfish. It's that kind of keen energy. It's like, yeah, I am the best, I am the king. But you know what, if you don't go too far with it, if you're like, keep it healthy, but you know, it gives you a boost of self-respect, confidence, it works magic, and it's important to have that. That's how you're going to be shining your light, and you're going to be attracting only great things into your life. Okay, I hope this has been useful, Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys, and I'll be back with more readings pretty soon. Bye.